in the Tank.
Hello, is this thing on? Welcome to the first ever podcast of Fishbowl Improv's Bits in the Tank. I'm Carlie.
I'm Adam.
I'm Audrey.
I'm
Natisha.
My name is Sam.
Hey Haley, do you want to say I'm Haley one more time because your audio cut out?
Hey, I'm Haley. This is the second time.
Beautiful. I just want to make sure to get your beautiful name in there. But yeah, this is Fishbowl Improv's podcast. Obviously, we can't reach you guys like we have in the past on stage, face to face, breathing into each other's mouths. But we still wanted to be out here in any way that we could, just having fun and making each other laugh. So the way that this podcast is going to work is we're going to talk a little bit, throw some bits in the tank, just to get our conversation rolling. And then we're going to move into a storytelling game called Goon River. It's a story in 3 parts. We learned this game from our friends at Bowling Green. They have so many great teams there. Bad Genetics, Plastic Shatners, Lady Parts, the whole shenanigans. And then we're going to give you guys some advice because I know that you've missed us dearly and you're constantly begging for us to fix your lives. And if I'm being honest, I don't know how you guys feel. I've missed it too. It's a bit of a void in my life, not being able to give our audience members advice. But yeah, that's how it's gonna go, and we're just kind of learning and exploring it as we move along. But to start off the podcast, we always like to feed our fish by throwing some bits in the tank, just random things we want to talk about, and not to completely take control of this intro, but do you guys mind if I throw some bits in the tank for this first time around?
Absolutely.
Please.
Cool with me.
Oh yes. Well, these bits, if I'm being honest, they are from someone on our Instagram story. So on our Instagram for our later game we're going to play called Dear Fishbowl, if they wanted advice, but one of our lovely Instagram followers, instead of asking for advice, he just asked us a question about our lives, which I think is really sweet. It just says, "Hi fish, plural. What color were each of your school subjects in high school?" That's Connor Telford. And I think it's a great way to kick off the podcast. Just talk about our school subjects from high school and beyond. I still have school colors, I feel like. But yeah, anybody have strong opinions about this?
Math's always blue, I would have to say.
Math is always, I feel like I agree.
No
I
question
do.
whatsoever.
No question whatsoever. Math is red because it's the worst. So you
Who
give
lied
math.
to you? Who lied to you and made you think that? In what way? What about math gives you red vibes?
Because I see red. It's all about rage. It's all about the emotion behind all these subjects, I think. And it's like anger.
Audrey, red is definitely social studies, and I can't explain why, but it's deep in my soul. And math is blue, but also
And science is green.
green.
Right?
Okay,
Always.
is anybody against science being green? Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
I feel like it's all
Honestly,
did you guys really have the same color for the same subject every single year throughout all of your schoolings? Because I grew attached to my colors as it went on for the year, but every year, depending on staples availability, then I could still change it up to a different color, and I'd change my attachment.
that's a true variable, was the availability of colors, because there wasn't always all of them.
There's
Mhm.
also-
School supply shopping.
Yeah.
I always did that like the last weekend before school started, and that was a rush.
There's
But that-
always that like issue though when you grow up a little bit and you're like a junior or senior and your classes start not being as simple as like science, social studies. Like I took
Different
psych.
shades.
Yeah, I took psych and I took
Yeah.
human geography and I was
Human
like,
geography?
yeah,
Is that just
it
like
was one of
geography of the world, or like of the human body? Like
no,
the body,
human
Take the left or the right hand.
body, like the bathroom? What is
Yeah,
human
my synesthesia is way too limited for like human geography. Like I don't know what color that is.
And then
Wow.
anatomy, I also did have anatomy, and that one I
love
was like, I guess yellow.
I just had a black binder for anatomy. That's kind of like sociopath, but I mean,
But
I don't
black
know.
is English.
Black is for writing in English, correct?
Yeah.
Black is for men's chorus.
Get that.
My high school, Walt Whitman High School's renowned choral program, they gave us like folders, like they're like leatherish folders to put all our music in for the year. It said Walt Whitman High
Okay,
School.
but that was
men's
provided
chorus.
for you. That wasn't a choice that you made,
Wait.
right?
For me, if I did like orchestra or chorus or like even sometimes Spanish, like something fun, it would be purple.
Yeah.
Purple's my least favorite color, and I hate it. I hate that I
Why?
dislike the color. I don't know. I just dislike it. I don't know why. I wish I liked it, because that's just like a whole spectrum of things that I don't like. I dislike that I dislike it, but I can't change it.
Well, you go directly against, those people who it's like there's that whole joke that if your favorite color is purple, your whole personality is that your favorite color is purple. Have you
Oh,
heard
I
that?
saw a store in Seattle once, and it's literally called the Purple Store, and just everything they sell is purple. That's their shtick.
All over the sidewalk. You just puke
I couldn't
all over
take
the
it.
sidewalk.
I yelled. I shrieked.
Mhm.
And I was like, I really wish I didn't have to shriek here, because something's making me shrieking, but I just have to.
Can I just ask though, like, what about like periwinkle and lavender? Does that
Periwinkle I love because it's got a strong association of Blue's Clues, which I love because of a strong association with the color blue, which is my color.
Yeah, Blue's Clues is definitely. We should get him on the pod. Blue for
First
Blue's
guess.
Girl.
Oh yeah. Oh God. Oh no. My internalized misogyny is showing, you guys.
What was the
Horrible
dude's
way to
name?
start
The
the pod.
cool guy. Blue.
Steve.
Huh? Oh. What's
Steve?
Magenta?
Oh, Magenta was a baddie, and also a man, I'm assuming.
Y'all remember Salt and Pepper and their kids?
Oh, and
Paprika?
Paprika.
Yes.
Paprika's a great name for an evil little girl.
Now they have like cumin, rosemary. They've got a lot of spices. They've been busy.
They
Okay,
did
now-
get busy.
This is getting so like into Blue's Clues culture, but now
In the Blue's
they
Clues
send
cinematic
emails
universe.
instead of letters. Isn't that
Yeah,
disgusting?
they use
What?
like a phone
I didn't
instead
even
of a
know it was still
notepad.
on.
It's kind of gross. I can't
How
handle
long
it.
has Blue's Clues been airing?
What if I just threw out a year like I knew?
Honestly, I'd believe you.
93? Who's 93?
93.
Yo, how do you think about
Sounds about
that?
right.
Really quickly, how long has Blue's Clues been airing? How long?
Oh, I want to audition for Steve.
September 8th, 1996. That's pretty, I mean, kind
Oh,
of close.
yeah.
Didn't
Anyways.
Steve like go to jail and it was a thing when we were?
No, okay. Can I give you a real background? Because the bitches love to spread lies. They love to spread lies about the first Steve.
This is the last thing we're doing on the intro. What?
So there was a big thing about like him getting addicted to drugs, but that just wasn't true. The real reason he left is he was going bald and he got really sad about it and just quit.
Well, didn't you guys had those whole when we were little about Barney and how like Barney had a gun on.
I never trusted Barney. We kind of got to move
show.
on.
I'm just saying,
I
little
just thought
kids
you
think of
said the F
anything.
word on
This is a
live
great
TV.
first podcast. This is an amazing first podcast. I think to close this section, I'd like to say, don't judge the boys from Blue's Clues so hard that they feel like they have to quit their job when they're balding. Let's embrace bald men, I think is the thesis statement of this intro.
It's natural. It's natural.
It's natural, baby. But now let's take a ride down to Goon River, guys. We'll see you there. Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna move into our first game of the day. It's a storytelling game called Goon River. And basically how it works is through a series of monologues, we are gonna show you the story of a town that's never existed before until now. The way we're going to get started with the game is we asked you guys on Instagram to give us the name of a town that doesn't exist. And you guys really came through. We randomly selected one, and today's town name is, we're going to go to the town of Mount Magic Hands, courtesy of Willie Big Shrimp. Shout out Willie Big Shrimp. Thank you so much for the get. All right, guys. I guess we'll see you in Mount Magic Hands.
Jesus Christ! I didn't think I'd see anybody up on this mountain. It's so weird. I've been climbing for actually, now that I think about it, I don't know how long I've been climbing. Could have been 10 minutes, could have been 10 days. I kind of see the cap from here, the mountain. There's some nice little I keep seeing all of these other climbers, and it's really nice, but not at this portion. Oh, what am I doing up here? Oh, you know, taking in the scenery, looking over all of the valleys and the little towns. It's really nice. There's always this soft music coming from the other side of the mountain. Oh, look, there's another group of travelers. I might go see what they're about.
Hey, it's me, Fosse the Snowman. Like Bob Fosse, musical theater choreographer. Don't get me confused with that other Frosty the Snowman. It's not like that at all. Yeah, this is a nice snowy mountain. Good habitat for a man like me. Little treacherous for you humans though. But I just, give my little jazz hands all around the mountain. I have a lot of fun here. But just don't call me Frosty or bad stuff's gonna happen to you.
Oh, hey, I'm Andy. Yeah, I lead people up Mount Magic Hands. Do you need a hand real quick? No? Oh, okay. Yeah, they say that every body found on Mount Everest was once a highly motivated person. And I'd say every body found here was a medium motivated person. It's a pretty manageable climb if you know what you're doing, if you know the ins and outs, if you know where to stop to rest and all that. But if you lose sight of your destination, you might just get lost. There's a lot of characters lurking around this place, but follow me. I'll show you a town.
Hey guys, Zeke Rockingham here. You may have heard me from the TV show Zeke's Peaks, where I take you to the top of the most dangerous peaks on this planet. You've seen me climb Kilimanjaro. You've seen me summit Rainier. I even made it to Mount Everest without any oxygen. Well, this over here, little known peak, it's actually the most dangerous in the world. It's called Mount Magic Hands, and I'm gonna be taking you to the top. I've been studying, preparing, getting fit for this adventure all this month. In this episode, you're gonna see some incredible, mysterious, dare I say, magical experiences on this mountain. I hear that at the top, there's not just animals up there. There are other beings entirely. Let's begin the adventure.
Hi, I'm Bethany. What am I doing here? My family is just really adventurous. I don't know if you remember the Patagonia cover where the mom and the dad are throwing the baby across two mountain peaks. I'm the baby. Yeah, actually, I am a brand ambassador for Patagonia, so I do stuff like this all the time. It's crazy. But yeah, I'm really excited for Mount Magic Hands. It's sort of like one of those places I haven't been yet, I heard that there's always kind of like crazy things happening, parties at night, and like I heard there's a snowman that's gonna be like the main event at this concert later tonight in town. So I don't know. I'm excited to see his moves. But yeah, do you guys want any Patagonia stickers for the road?
My name's Chad. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. My parents told me that I should climb this mountain because I say I'm getting a little bit fat, and I guess it's like good for my own health, I guess. So they told me to climb this mountain to help my weight or whatever, but yeah, not sure how it's gonna go, but just have to fucking do it.
Hello and welcome to the news at 6. Mount Magic Hands is aflutter tonight. We have a lot of celebrities coming into the area. On top of our local legend, Fosse the Snowman, Zeke Rockingham is making a grand appearance tonight for his show. Zeke, how's the show going? Tell us any secrets that we might see on air.
Oh, this climb's been even more treacherous than I thought it was. Before I even made it past the 1,000-foot mark, I've already encountered a bunch of other kids climbing up here to lose weight. They're crowding up the paths. This thing is tough. Single file lines all the way to the top. But don't worry, I'm here to entertain them up here. Now, just a little bit to be aware of. There have been sightings of snowman up there. Looks like a snowman I knew from my childhood days. Not gonna say the name. Da 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 da. That's right. I'm a singer too. Remember that tune? Could be up here. If you see him, say hi. Say Zeke sent ya. Breaking news! With temperatures rising, snow is melting on Mount Magic Hands. Coming up here is the chief meteorologist of Mount Magic Hands proper, Dale Weather. Dale, can you please explain what's making it warm here?
Can I first say that this is absolutely disastrous for the climate of this mountain, and I simply don't know how we're going to deal with this. The sun has simply been approximately 2 feet closer every single day. Seems to be zeroing in on Mount Magic Hands, and you know what? It's very gradual, but I think we need to take this extremely seriously. People are starting to slip slightly down the mountain, making the conditions even more treacherous, and I'm rather concerned. All right, next up on the news, body found with a carrot through his heart. Does anyone have anything to say about this? ET News coming at the people by the scene. What do you have to say, ma'am?
Honestly, just really freaked out about it. I just came on this mountain to, see if I could climb it, meet some new people, and have a great experience. And was not really hoping to be in the middle of a murder mystery. So, really bummed out. Think I'm gonna end my hike here. And this is just really fucked up. I'm gonna tell all my friends not to come here next year, too.
And that is the news at 6. Stay safe, Mount Magic Hands. We'll see you at 8. Oh my god, okay. So the concert got canceled last night, which is fine because there was a dead body found, so obviously it's not like my life is the hardest, but I don't know, I was just so excited to see Fosse, and then there's some random girl with a carrot through her heart, and everyone's like, well, what if it's him? And I'm like, okay, everyone wants to blame artists, Jesus. But anyways, I just kept walking up the mountain, and then I find out that Zeke Rockingham is walking up right near me. Yeah, I did see him, you guys. So I just walked up to him and I dropped my Nalgene and I was like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. And he gave it to me and we got to talking. And he told me that not only is Fosse the Snowman here, but he also hinted that Frosty the Snowman's here. And I don't know, you guys know their past. So it's just a lot of drama, almost too much to put in an Instagram story, but I'm perseverant. Anyways, don't tell anyone I told you. I'm just a girl walking up the mountain. I'm not the brand ambassador of Patagonia. You know what I mean? Anyways, all right, see you guys at the peaks.
There are a lot of pretty intense allegations being thrown around right now. People are pretty upset about the concert. But I just have to say that snowmen are known as pretty peaceful people. And as long as I've been giving tours up this mountain, I haven't had a bad encounter with one, you know? They're really a gentle folk if you address them correctly and if you know the customs. But a lot of kids are coming up here. Their parents are adventurous. They want them to lose weight. They want them to get off their cell phones. And I just don't think they understand these customs. I just don't think they're visiting the town and talking to the locals or, I don't know, hiring me, Andy, a guide who's trained in these matters. It's really fascinating to me. So I really think that people need to get more in touch with the local culture, and I think that they need to start taking it a bit more seriously, or there may be more repercussions, like what happened to that poor girl.
Hey, it's cool to see you again. Look, I'm sorry about being so weird last time we met. I'm trying to keep it on the DL that I'm up here, you know? I'm actually here looking for someone. Let me introduce myself. Flossie is my name. I'm looking for my dad. I know it sounds crazy, I know, but I haven't, like, he ran away. He, like, left home years ago, and I never got to have an experience with him, and there's just all of these hints that he's the snowman up here, and I thought I found him, and now there's two. Now I just heard that there are two snowmen up here, and I know, sorry for, like, info dumping and just talking about my feelings. It's just, I've got a lot riding on this trip up this mountain, so I think maybe if there's another concert, more people around, I can start asking around and get to the bottom of this. Thanks for listening.
Man, I needed to lose weight, but whew, it is getting real hot and I'm melting quite a bit. But I'd be sweating anyway. They went and canceled my concert. My dang brother's back in town. Frosty, frosty, frosty. You know, I hate that snowman. Not even a man. That's a snow boy. I hate that snowman. Well, anyway, you know, that carrot was him. I know it was. He's trying to frame me. He knows I'm the big snowman on the mountain, and he's gonna come my way and get me kicked off. I just know it. That's what always happens with that kid. He frames me for everything. But he was the one who spent that 20-year sentence. Huh. Not Fosse. That's for dang sure.
Hey, could you help me find the top of the mountain? I kind of lost it. It's that way. Okay, cool. I just got a little bit confused because the water was just flowing in the opposite direction. I just didn't know where I was going. Could you maybe help me find Andy? Just anybody who could, like, help me. I don't even know which way is up anymore, and I'm just a little bit lost. And so I ran into this little snowman guy, and he told me that down was up, and I kept on going down the mountain, and I kept on. It was just it didn't make sense, but I don't know, man. I'm just gonna try to find my way from here, I guess. Alright, I'll catch you later.
Hey, Zeke Rockingham here, and I hope you're not listening to this, because this is my private diary. That's right, for Zeke's ears only. Man, felt so good when I put that carrot through that person's heart. Ooh, yeah. feels so good to frame those snowmen up on top of the mountain. And I know exactly why, and I just want to put it in here so I can remember in case I get dementia when I'm old, that I want to be a snowman too. I want to be the best snowman that Mount Magic Hands ever had, and I want to replace everybody. I want to roll around in snow a whole lot, mostly around my legs so that I get a big base around there, and then second most around my torso, and then third most, the least amount of snow is going to be on my head, and that's going to make me look like a classic snowman. And I'll say Zeke's Peaks Season 2, Zeke's Peaks from the perspective of a snowman. And you know what? Hey, I can't wait for this, Zeke, because we're gonna make millions of children be happy. Hey, Zeke out.
My baby came home. Flossie. Dear, dear Flossie. You know, I had to leave her behind because in the last town where Frosty was trying to frame me, you know, nobody trusted me after that. Even though he went to prison, I still was left with all this hate against me. But I finally saw her again, and she's beautiful. I love that girl so much, and I think it's about time that I retire as Magic Mountain Hands. Mountain Magic Hands. Dang, I'm getting old. See, I'm gonna die soon. I know, the sun's getting close. I've gotta live my final days with my girl. So we gotta go to lower land to get away from the sun and spend these last moments with each other as much as we can. So I'm gonna talk to her about leaving for good, but I hope nobody forgets about dear old Fosse the Snowman.
Oh my god, I am so excited to see you guys. I can almost forgive you for wearing a Columbia jacket. Okay, listen. I just made friends with the cutest little snowman named Flossie. She's so cute. And she told me all this like situation about her. Okay, first of all, her dad is Fosse, so she's like a celebrity. But she told me all about their family drama and like how Frosty like framed. It was insane. But anyways, she's saying that her dad wants to leave town, and so she's throwing him a final retirement party tonight. And guess who's gonna be there? Zeke. So I'm excited, except for, okay, this is weird, but I saw Zeke on the peaks, and I saw him again, and I shouldn't tell you guys this because I shouldn't kiss and tell, but we did get to talking, and we like kind of like were resting by this tree, and I was giving him Patagonia merch, and we started flirting, and then he was like, I don't know, trying to like do this dirty talk thing where he was like, say that my hands are cold, say they're so cold, and I was like, okay, like trying to get into it, like, yeah, your hands are so cold. It was weird. And then we started making out, and he was like, say that I taste like ice, and I was like, I don't know. I'm so excited to see him tonight, but it was just weird. And then carrots fell out of his bag, and he was like, it's my snack for the trail. I don't know. He's a celebrity though, so I'm excited, right? Is it weird, guys? Tell me if it's weird.
I don't think I have much time left. How did you even find me? I'm sorry. I really just don't. Zeke. I'm pretty sure it was Zeke. Zeke Rockingham. Yeah, he's good looking, and yeah, he can really rock a mountain peak. But there's something wrong with that guy. There really is. He was hiding in a cave, and he leapt out. He had a carrot in his hand, and I knew what that meant. I just started running. Oh god, I think I hear him now. I'm not gonna make it to Fosse's retirement party tonight, am I? Oh god.
Now get this. It was like hour 3, and I was completely lost. But then I found Zeke, and he told me that there was this retirement party that everybody was going to, so then I was like, okay, yeah, sure, might as well. I'm kind of hungry, so then I went to the party, and Zeke told me, hey buddy, you've progressed a lot on this mountain, and we became kind of really good friends, and he was just really proud of me, which made me like kind of senti, and then I was just like, I guess we're friends now. And then he like took me to the side and he just told me he was so proud of me, but then he kind of took me to this like isolated corner, and like he said, how much do you think you've improved since you started on this trail? And I was like, what the fuck kind of question does that mean? But before I could even answer, he took a carrot out of his pocket and he stabbed me through the back, and could you please just get help for me, please? I need it, please, right now, please.
Attention climbers, this is Zeke Rockingham from the hit TV show Zeke's Peaks, and probably your heart. Yeah, call me really cold, call it to my face. You know that I'm finally at the top of this mountain, and let me tell you, it's real beautiful. Egad, the sun's so close. Oh, good thing I covered myself up in snow to keep me cold in this sun. Hey, damn. There's a lot of hot women on this mountain. They should cover in snow too. Hey. Yeah, so I hear a lot of people have been dying. That's a shame. But oh geez, it's getting real warm here, and oh no. Zeke, out. Zeke's diary. My snow's melting off. It's revealing my chest. So pale. Oh man. This ain't good. I never thought that turning into a snowman could stop me from being hot. Oh man. This truly is the most difficult climb in the world, and truly is the one that beat me.
Oh, thanks for coming to my dad's retirement party. Yeah, we had a great talk, and I knew it was Fosse all along. I actually my dad told me that he wants to retire, go live life off the mountain. And I said, of course, Dad. Anything for you. I want to really rekindle our relationship, but one last thing before I go. I want to make it to the top of the mountain. And so I walked up to the top of my mountain and found the weirdest thing. Actually found the naked body of Zeke, sunburnt from the sun, surrounded by a whole bunch of melted snow and ice. Carrots riddled around him. I didn't really know what to do, who to call. So I turned around, away from Zeke's naked body, surrounded by carrots, and looked at the beautiful view off of mountain, and took a deep breath of the fresh air. And then I went back down the mountain, grabbed my dad, Fosse the Snowman, by the hand, and on we went to be our beautiful little snowman and snow daughter duo. God, I love this mountain.
All right, wow, guys, that was the story of Mount Magic Hands was really intense but good for me. I don't know how you guys felt about it.
I think there's something to learn for all of us in there.
Yeah.
Mm.
I definitely think I don't know what the moral is, but maybe just like don't trust people on National Geographic Channel. But I don't know if people even have cable anymore. Wow. Okay, so we're on to our final game of the night, and it's called Dear Fishbowl. And you guessed it, it's where you guys write into us some of the things that you're having trouble with, and we have two fish offer up advice to you and sort of battle out to decide whose advice is the best, just to make your lives better. So we asked you guys on our Instagram story if you had anything you needed help with, and we got a lot of responses, but here's just one of them. It reads, I'm annoyed with my fellow provers on my team. They keep doing TikTok dances. Sincerely, irked in Illinois. So yeah, Haley, Illinois, by the way. I'm so sorry. I know that people are gonna kill me if I say Illinois. That was embarrassing.
Super fan.
Oh shit. But anyways, Haley and Adam, we have a fellow improviser with a problem. Do either of you have a solution?
Yeah, absolutely. No, definitely TikTok is a very prolific source of comedy these days, and it's also very easy to see where all of these people are like getting like these new dances, especially the youngins. Um, but if your fellow provers are only doing TikTok dances during practice, taking away from practice time, taking focus away from actually the art and the craft of the prov, there's only one thing that you can do, and that is getting in contact with President Donald J. Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Write a letter. You know what? Fuck it. Fly to DC, knock on the goddamn door of the White House, and you say, Donald J. Trump, please outlaw TikTok. Get it out. My fellow provers cannot focus. They keep renegading. Okay? They will not stop renegading. They keep doing the weird, like, hip thing and they keep shaking ass. And at some point, it's too much ass, President.
Mm,
It's too much. Sorry, I just get so emotional because it's so.
That's like, hey, don't apologize for your
Sorry.
emotions. We're
Thank you.
all
Thank you.
guys, don't look at her. She's crying. It's okay.
Guys, thank you
It's
so
okay.
much.
Hey,
Thank you so much, Carlie. Thank you.
Hey.
Moral of my advice. You gotta go all the way up to the top,
Mm,
uh, to Commander in Chief, and you make him vow to get rid of that goddamn app.
wow. That's beautiful. Adam, do you have any rebuttal to that? That was pretty beautiful.
Yeah. So, as the person who is probably the problem in this scenario, I
Mm.
don't remember the last musical long form I didn't randomly dance to. So the thing is, you have to go harder. TikTok, those dances are weak. They're easy. Anybody can do them. And the people who get popular from doing them just actually don't have any rhythm whatsoever. So the thing you need to do is you need to Google, or not even Google. Let's go to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're gonna type in 1-2 Step by Shearer featuring Missy Elliott. And we are going to learn that dance. If you need help, I know most of it. So you can just call me up and I'll go through the steps with you. It's pretty easy as long as you have some um, sense of hip hop dancing. But even then, Sierra, you'll never be her. And that's what you got to understand. But you can try. And that's what's important. And the 1-2 step part of the dance, so easy. You know, there's a lot of popping and locking that maybe you won't get, but that's okay because you'll still look better than everybody else in your team. So it's about outshining them with better dance moves. It's not taking dance out of improv completely because that that is just not improv. So hope that helped, but definitely go above and beyond TikTok. I think Haley and I are in agreement that it's just not it.
Wow. All right. Fellow fish, who are we siding with? Are we feeling anybody's advice more than another? Audrey, maybe?
I have to say, I think I'm with Adam on this one. I believe both approaches are correct in that you want to escalate this conflict. You don't want to take it to a lower level. So, but I think that he's right. You need to advance your skills. You need to embarrass them with how good you are at dancing, and just see where it goes from there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, here's the thing. I agree with Adam on the level of I don't want to involve President Trump in anything that I do, especially with my improv team. But I will say you're losing me a little bit on the competition. Listen, maybe I'm just a salt of the earth improviser, but I'm here to make my scene partner look good. Wink wink, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking maybe we can all learn Sierra's dance together. Maybe I'm kind of shifting this, but I'm with Adam, but with a little bit of a caveat on the end, if that makes sense. And Nithisha, can you help me maybe enlighten this or let me know what you're thinking? I don't know.
Yeah, of course. I do think that it's so cute that you want to like be with the group and like do improv things, which I get, but I do think if you want to get to the bottom excuse me, Madam and Misters.
Oh my god.
Straight to the CEO of TikTok. So I do think you should talk to the highest person in power, which I'm not quite sure Haley has the right idea of who it is, but I do think it's the right direction. So calling the CEO of TikTok and then basically just going from there.
Okay. Nithisha goes, improv, that's so cute of you. Sam, we're kind of split up here. What about you? What about you?
Yeah, I mean, Haley, I don't know if you heard this, but Orange Man bad. And Adam, I like your thoughts, but really, I don't know. I mean, improv group, fun. TikTok, I like TikTok doing the dances. If you want to stop them, well, I know it's not my place here to give advice, so yeah, learn to dance and show them what you can do, show them why it's better than TikTok. But I don't know, in a dance party, everybody can do their own dance. And I get escalation is fine in all situations, but here I just kind of feel like, what's on your FYP is different from what's on their FYP.
Wow.
I think we can all accept that.
Whoa. I mean, yeah, I don't know if we came to a consensus, but at the end of the day, I think Sam is dropping some real truth when he says that everyone's FYP is different and you can extend that metaphor to your improv group. So maybe you don't think improv or your improv group is about TikTok dances, but maybe your scene partners do. And so it's all about ticking and talking next to each other, I'd say. Adam and Haley, do you have any closing thoughts or arguments?
I just want everybody listening to learn the choreography to 1-2 step and send it to our social media at Fishbowl Improv on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you.
If even one person submitted the choreography to 1-2 step to us, oh God, what would I do?
We'll give you a shout out.
We'll give you a shout out. I will actually bring you food. I will buy you food, and I'm currently poor, so I
Shit,
would
what if
die.
can I learn it?
We'll
God
get you
damn.
something with our dining dollars.
Yeah, I'll give you a T-shirt. I'll give you a fishbowl T-shirt. I'm not kidding. I would die if someone did that for us. Okay, anyways. Haley, anything from you?
Yeah, you know what? Get out there and vote, kids.
Mm.
Please, if you are above the age of 18, get out there and vote so that we don't have to beg Donald Trump to get rid of
Yeah.
TikTok for us. Instead, we can beg somebody else. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go straight to Sierra and Missy Elliott
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, Missy, it's me again. Um, do something." Or even better, what if we just flood TikTok with better dances?
Yeah. I
Put
think
some more content in there so it's not the same 5
someone
dance moves.
Going
someone make a
viral is always a
TikTok
good idea.
someone make a TikTok dance to our podcast theme song.
Actually, can
Yeah.
somebody please? I know you guys,
Maybe we
you listened
will.
to it when you were bopping to the to our opener. You were like,
Yeah.
"Yo, this actually bumps," and you are completely right. It does. You are right.
Yeah.
It does slap. It actually does slap.
Shout out
And
to
so,
Joe who made it. Sam's
shout out to Joe.
friend of the
Joe
pod.
Byrne.
Joe.
Joe Byrne. Thank you, dude.
Maybe get your whole prov team to dance to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. All right, so for this piece of advice, I think key points: Missy Elliott, voting, dance good, improv good, Nathisha, think improv cute. That's what we've landed on.
We also have another piece, another question. Some more people asking for advice. I can only stomp when I walk. Help! Submitted by Heavy Soul. Carlie, Audrey, do you guys have any advice to give to Heavy Soul today?
Oh, do I have advice for Heavy Soul? Heavy Soul, listen, I sympathize with you, but I also want to implore you to get your ass off the ground, pick up your feet, you know what I mean, and stomp them back down. Because listen, at the end of the day, if there's one thing that New Yorkers everywhere love and tourists alike, it is the musical sort of I don't even know what you would call it, but the show Stomp. I don't know if you're familiar with the show Stomp, but
Big fan, big fan.
the posters are all throughout the subway, and it's been around since I want to say the 90s. But you just pick up like random miscellaneous objects, the top of a trash can, bang it with a stick, and stomp, and you won't be a pariah anymore. You will be the star. Just it's not about the stomping. It's not about walking normally. It's about finding your people. And if you're a stomper, lean hard into it. Go stomp. Move your career onto Blue Man Group afterwards. I think don't change for the man. Let the man change your life and pay you in a New York theater. That's what I'm supporting you. I'm holding out for you. That's my piece of advice.
That was great advice. Audrey?
I didn't know we had a stomp stan in the house. But what I really want to say to Heavy Soul is this seems like a cry for help. I mean, even the name itself, Heavy Soul. Huh.
Soul
Kind of interesting.
SOLE.
But what I'm saying is maybe subconsciously it's more an SOUL type situation. And I'd like to say you have options here, you know what I mean? If something's weighing you down, if it's making you stomp, maybe you should investigate talking to someone, you know, like it's really important to get the help you need, and maybe that'll lighten your step and you'll be skipping down the street every day. Hey, you never know. So you make that phone call, take that step. Also, another thing you could do is I don't know, just walk lighter. I feel like you can do it. Okay, that's all.
Audrey really bringing in the importance of mental health. Therapy is for everyone, guys. Nathisha, who are you? Whose side are you on?
I am leaning towards Audrey just because I didn't understand a single word of Broadway in New York. I'm not even sure what Stomp is. Is that like
Whoa, okay. Whoa. This is really awkward right now.
it? So
Okay,
that's
so
why
Nathisha just outed herself
I didn't realize it was
as
like
a
a popular
stomp
thing.
hater.
That's
Nisha,
hater, just ignorant.
this is so embarrassing. Okay, whatever. It's
Well,
cool. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's just our first podcast, but it's no big deal.
I'll look into it right after this is over. But I am leaning towards Audrey just because when there's an issue with somebody, you definitely need to look at everything holistically. And so if somebody is
Ooh.
letting you down, you better talk to a therapist to lift you right back up. So that's why I'm definitely leaning more towards Audrey than Carlie.
Great points. How about you, Adam?
Well, I may also be a Stomp stan. So
I love it.
I definitely am on Carly's side. It is just a spiritual experience, both watching it and making your own. And let me also bring another film into the discussion. Stomp the Yard. If anybody has seen that,
Oh yes, Adam, you're speaking my language.
I'm just saying, make your life theatrical, make it a movie because you have this gift and you're not recognizing it as a gift now, but it is. Stomping is a gift. And don't you want to be like that woman in the kitchen and Stomp who's like, ordering? And when they're in the kitchen making all those sounds, that's what I would want to be in life. So if I was given a gift like you, I would definitely follow Carly's path.
Thank you, Adam. You're a dreamer.
How about you, Sam? Whose side are you leaning on?
So stomp can mean a lot of different things. If you're trudging along with if you just step in real loud, I don't know, you could try some slippers. They're comfortable and they'll dampen your steps, but I don't know, maybe you're just dancing, and in that case, yeah, go for Stomp the Show. I like that. I think that's cool. Stomp. I feel like I think of like America's Got Talent. When I think of that, I feel like they were on that or something, and maybe stomping while you step's a real talent. I don't know if it's a problem. There's not enough here to tell me. So I think I'm just going to assume that heavy soul. I think you're just really a stand-up person and keep at it. And yeah, use it to your advantage. Leverage this talent because only you have it.
That was
So,
beautifully said.
Haley, what do you think?
I mean, I don't mean to be that person who brings us into a tie, but I really do think that Audrey made great points and really looked at, as Nithisha said, looked at the whole question holistically. Heavy soul may have two souls that are heavy, and I'm a big believer in mental health awareness. So,
This is
however, that does not take away that feeling of watching Stomp for the first time in middle school on YouTube. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Music class, yes.
When they bring out the brooms and you're like, what? Like, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes. Okay. And I'm not trying to coax anyone to my side. That would be really effed up. But here's what I'm going to say. Audrey, in her question, not to target you, I agree, therapy good, okay? But then Audrey goes, yeah, you really should need help. You need some people to talk to. And then she goes, but also just try to walk lighter.
Audrey, do you have a rebuttal to this accusation?
She's like, go get help. And then she's like, but also it's easy to be like walking normal. I don't know.
I guess I'm just like blessed with like dancers' feet. Like it's just difficult for me to like relate to it.
Right.
But
is true.
But at the same time, it's like not everyone's built that way. So I should really try to like lower myself down a little bit and really try to empathize more, I guess.
No, I shouldn't call you out because you do have beautiful, beautiful feet, dancers' feet. Damn. I don't know. I'm not. Listen, truce. I truce with you.
There is much to be said about the discourse between dancers' feet and I guess Stompers' feet.
Yeah. Dancers' feet and Stompers' feet. It's always been sort of like a Montague Capulet situation.
Exactly.
But I do think, it's not like Romeo and Juliet have never fallen in love, right?
It's like Cats the musical versus Stomp the musical, It's like what style? What style?
It's a Crocs versus Tim's type thing.
Yeah.
Like this is really just Step Up.
Yeah.
This is literally this whole discussion is just Step up.
I also feel like in this podcast we can just make a list of like 40 different recommendations of movies and videos that we need people to watch to understand it. I love it.
Heavy soul, if you take anything from this,
Yeah.
please just watch Step Up.
Yeah, watch Step Up and educate yourself on Stomp. And, you know, whether you want to be a part of it or not, I think everybody should know about it. Just for
and try therapy.
Yeah, oh yeah, everyone
Therapy is
listen,
for everyone.
I agree. I know I want you to join Stomp, but I do think therapy is for everyone. I think that's important.
And you can do both.
And por qué no las dos, right?
Exactly.
You know, and at the end of the day, maybe that's the advice we're giving you. I think take every piece of advice that comes out of a fish's mouth, whether it contradicts the other fish or not, I think is maybe the advice for you today, Heavy Soul. But thank you guys for writing in your advice. We will be asking for more in the future, and I hope your life got a little bit better from that. Beautiful thing. All right, guys, and that brings us to the end of our first podcast, Bits in the Tank. I can't believe it's already over. This should be airing around October 30th or 31st, so happy Halloween. And as Haley mentioned before, don't forget to vote if you can vote.
Please vote.
Please
oh my God.
We'll by the next podcast, maybe we'll know.
God.
Anyways, so that's something to look forward to. But for now, follow us at Fishbowl Improv on all of our socials. Watch out, we'll be asking for more gets for the podcast in the future, asking you for more advice you need and all that jazz. But have a good day or night whenever you're listening to this, and don't forget to feed your fish.
And make sure to send those 1-2 step videos. I'm closely monitoring our socials.
And send your 1-2 step videos. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye.
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 Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.